Okay, welcome to Business 1100, Introduction to Business Applications and Computing. With this video, I want to go over 3 points. One, I want to talk about the text. Two, I want to talk about course navigation. And finally, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about tips for success. So hang in there with me with this video. I'm going to try to get it done in 10 minutes, and hopefully this will be a productive 10 minutes for you. So here we go. Okay, here we go, text. The first thing is, this is a little bit confusing. So let me just first concentrate on some terms here that you might have heard. First of all, direct access. Maybe you heard of digital direct, or maybe even inclusive access. These terms or similar ones are all really stating the same thing, and that is this: that when you signed up for this class, you automatically purchase the textbook. And the reason why the publisher and Embry Hills has done this is because the publisher, in essence, guarantees, quote unquote, or maybe another way to say this is, don't quote me on this, but essentially the publisher is stating to us anyway that the best price you can get for this book is what we're going to give you. So that's why it's appealing for students, it's appealing for faculty, and for also administration. So you signed up for the class, you already have access to the book. All right, so that's that term. Then there's another term being bandied about that I'm almost sure I've heard, and that's called Cengage Unlimited. And that's a different program. You can, if you want to use direct access, you can, and you're automatically signed up, but some of you may or may not, it's up to you, might want to go with Cengage Unlimited. We'll get into that in a second. Then finally, there is a process here for you to, legally we have to provide this, is to opt out. You can say, forget it. I don't want direct access. I don't want Cengage Unlimited. I'm just going to opt out because I have my own textbook. That will be a challenge for you, but it's possible and it's legally required from us. I want to spend a little bit of time going over that. So let me get in and explain these a little bit more once I get into this shell. Then we'll come back and talk about a Cengage account and linking your Cengage account to the course, and finally where to go to help. So let me get into D2L and walk you through this a little bit. Okay, here I am in D2L, the shell for the course. Here it is, Business 1100. In this case, it's a 01. You might be getting this video if you have another extension here, but essentially it's the same process, whether or not this is on ground during the day, at night, or in an online class. It's the same thing, how you access the course. So here we go. Materials, content, and right here, this first week, there's this thing called Cengage Resources. We'll get into that in a bit here, but I'm in week 1, and here's this link right here, Campbell Discovering Computers. This is the text. So what you do, how you get access to it, is you simply click it. You simply click it. All right, so now we got this MindTap service agreement. This is kind of gobbledygook. You can accept it, whatever. Your screen will likely look a little bit different, but the point of the fact of the matter is, the first thing you do is you get there, you click it, and then it's going to ask for some stuff. You provide this stuff, and then that's it. You're in. So let me spend a little bit of time talking about this stuff you need, okay? Okay, here I am again. Right here, I click this. It brought me to the other screen, which I just showed you, and it's asking for stuff. So let's look at this. One of the first things it's going to ask you for is this thing right here, Cengage account. You need a Cengage account. Many of you already have one, but if you don't, you need it, and the screens will walk you through how to get it if you don't, or if you forgot your password or whatever it is. So you need a Cengage account, and then you need to link the Cengage account to the course. And it's as simple as that. And once you have that, you're connected, and you're connected via this thing called direct access, digital access, exclusive access. It's the same thing. It's paying this for this one course, this one fee. And the screens will also do this. They'll also give you a chance, because Cengage is really promoting this, to do Cengage Unlimited. And I'm not going to pitch it one way or the other. It's very dependent upon how many courses you're taking with Cengage. You need to do the math, see if it makes sense for you. But if you want to do Cengage Unlimited and not do direct access, direct digital, or inclusive access, that's up to you. And there's pieces and information that I'll show you, one of them that can help you through that process. And then finally, what I want to show you here is this thing right here, where to go for help. All these things are pretty straightforward, but there can be glitches. It happens all the time. So I want to walk you through where to go through help. So I want to get back into D2L here and kind of show you one other thing here that can help you through this process. Okay, here I am back in D2L. And if you remember, the first thing that I clicked, I went to here. I went to week 1. Remember that? Then I went here. And then we talked about all the stuff we've just been talking about. Now I want to go actually one above. I want to go to Cengage Resources. So again, this is how you get into the text for the first time, right there. But let's go here, Cengage Resources, which is right above it. And I'll talk about these two in a second. But this is you just click this, and up will come up PDF document on Cengage Unlimited Information. Walks you through that. And this right here, I'm going to bring this up. This really is very helpful. Make sure you have it there for yourself. Let me just bring it up here. Here it is. This is where you go for textbook questions, support. Again, it's a PDF. You have access to it. We're here 24/7. Here's the meaning Cengage. There's 800 number, all this stuff. This is a very helpful PDF for you. So they'll get back to you. They will. So that's there for you when you get stuck, if you get stuck. Okay, here we go. Mind Tap Systems Check and how to enable browser pop-ups. This is really important, so I want to focus on these two. Mind Tap Systems Check. So you want to do this, and let me show you what happens. You just click it and checks your system, make sure you're up and running. Browser up to date, JavaScript, these are mine, enabled, third-party cookies are enabled. Then this thing called Flash. It's kind of an old technology now, but no worries if you get what I have. This is Flash is disabled on this computer. It'll still work without Flash. So if you get that, I wouldn't worry about it. Keep on going. You'll still be able to see the videos. And pop-ups are enabled. That's a critical one that can oftentimes throw students. So let me show you what's going on there. Okay, again, I'm in Cengage Resources. See it right here? And I went to get that. I got materials, content, and then I got this. And well, let me back up. I just want to make sure we're all tracking this navigation, I would say. Let me go back, all the way back. Class, here we go. Here's that. Then I go materials. Then I go content. Now I'm in, remember we did this. We talked about this earlier. I hit this, I get into the text. Now we're here at Cengage Resources. I've showed you this. I showed you this. We went through the Mind Tap system checks. Again, don't worry about it. Flash comes up. Now, how to enable browsers and pop-ups. This is really important. It can throw folks. Notice this is cool. So this, and it might not be exactly like this, but it'll be cool. First of all, it's Internet Explorer, Firefox, Mac, Safari, Chrome, Microsoft Edge. Anyway, so you need to enable pop-ups, and this shows you how. This shows you how to do it. Hold on. Hold on a second here. I want to make sure got this right. There we go. Here's this. So whatever, if you got Chrome, which is a good one to use, Firefox, there you go. So that's there for you, and make sure you enable pop-ups. Okay, that's that. That's the text. I'm out a little over 9 minutes, so I just got a little bit of time left to go over the two remaining points that I wanted to talk about. Let me go back to that and refresh our memories. Okay, here we are. We talked about this to begin. We said there was 3 points. Text. We did that. Hopefully you got through that. I think you probably did. But if you're not, just reach out to Cengage, and then keep me in the loops. Let me know if you're having issues. Now we want to talk about course navigation and tips for success. Word of warning, it's going to go a little bit more than 10 minutes here, but I can do these two pretty quickly, so hang in there. Let's talk about course navigation. Okay, here we are. Again, I'm here. The first thing is, again, orienting yourself to the course. Here it is. Here's the materials. Here's the content. And the syllabus, which you have, it aligns perfectly with all the table of contents information. These won't open up until the weeks they're available, but it's there. It's all loaded. And so let's just look at week 1. And again, you hit the text there. Then there's whatever assigned will be in that week. And really what we're doing here is we're doing a combination of MindTap, which is part of Cengage, part of this course, and also individual assignments which I created. So a lot of your stuff is going to be in MindTap, and so you probably want to see what that looks like. So why don't I just give you a quick tour of that. Okay, here I am. I'm in the MindTap from Cengage, and here it is. You just go in there and you'll see the module which aligns with the text. You click this and away you go. And then there's other pieces. There's a training session. The SAM is also part of MindTap. I know these terms are a little confusing at first, but you'll get the hang of them. And then Chapter 2 concepts, tells you when it unlocks, tells you when it's due, when it unlocks, how much it's worth. You click this, you take the test, and it automatically grades it and puts it into D2L, the D2L grade book. And so you just go through it. Each week we'll have it, and then you just keep on going through. So we'll be going through all these. We're going through all these components which are listed here, and you'll get it'll tell you when you get access, and you just walk through it. And the textbook itself, this is it. This is the words. This is the textbook itself. But this is why you need the digital book, or digital access to MindTap, because the textbook in and of itself won't get you access to these other components, like the test, all that stuff. So it's not the text per se, although you can buy that if you want separately. It's the integration with MindTap that's fundamental and core to the course. Okay, hang in there with me. I see I'm over 12 minutes. Missed my mark again. But hang in there. We finish it up soon. So yes, this class is MindTap. Yes, this class is Cengage. But yes, this class is more than that. It's more than that. It's customized assignments I've created and additional content that's not in MindTap. And you're going to do those and submit to the assignment folders, right up here, assessment, assignment, folders, in the way that's normally done with online classes through D2L. So this first assignment, you submit it, Wix assignment 1, goes all the way through, and it tells you the due dates and all the normal things in a normal online class. So this class is both. It's MindTap and it's individual customized assignments in this case that I've created to integrate and move your learning forward, your learning path forward with the course. Okay, here we go. We talked about text, we talked about course navigation. Finally, tips for success. I can knock this one out quick. So let's just talk about this for a second or two. Okay, I guess not a second or two, just a few seconds. Here we go. Start strong. Start strong. Don't blow this class off. Start strong. There's a lot going on technically. The content's fairly easy at first, reasonably easy. Gets much more difficult, but start strong. All the points count the same. Stay engaged. Don't miss any assignments. No, don't miss them. And finally, contact me with questions, concerns. See my contact information in the syllabus. So let me bring that up very briefly so you know how to get in touch with me. Okay, whatever section you had me for in this class, it doesn't matter. Contacting me is the same way. So I'm available for, I teach a lot of online, often over half times a semester. Half my classes a semester or more will be online. So I'm in my home office a lot, and the easiest way to get me is on my cell phone. It's on my cell phone. So and that's listed. This is my office phone. You can email me. I look and I don't see this here. My cell phone is here as well. That's right here. Call me on my cell phone during my virtual office hours. Now this might be slightly different depending on the semester. Each semester it varies, but The important thing is it'll list it when my office hours are, and it'll also have my cell phone there. Just email me as well. That's in there as well. And this is my office phone, so you can get a hold of me. I check my email daily. I check my cell phone. I have it on during my office hours, remote office hours, virtual office hours, I guess I call them. So get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me right away when things are, you got questions, etc. And if we can't do it over the phone, I'll come to campus, or we'll meet sometime on campus. We'll meet wherever, library, I don't care. We'll figure it out. So that's it. Hopefully this has been actually more than 10 minutes, but a little over 15, but hopefully it's been valuable for you and answered the questions you have. If not, contact me and we'll work through it together. There you go. Have a great semester. Talk to you soon.